Welcome, everyone. Let me get everybody in here. How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we are continuing on here with our series, our AI series, and today we are covering voice AI. In our last session, we covered conversation AI. And so now we're going to talk about voice AI and how you can set that up inside of your SalesProcess account. AI is all the rage right now. And of course, we have a promotion on right now that is going to help you check out the AI features inside of your SalesProcess account. So what you can do is inside, over on the left-hand side, we have Summer of AI. You can sign up for the Summer of AI to get free 30 days of unlimited AI employee. And that gives you access to all of the AI features inside of SalesProcess. And that will allow you to go through all of these trainings that we're doing here that focus on the different AI features in your SalesProcess account. Now, after the 30 days, you have the choice to continue with unlimited. The unlimited AI is $97 a month. Or you can choose a pay-as-you-go sort of plan where you are only charged for the AI features when you use them. And there's different fees for those as well, but that is just on a per-use basis. So you can decide after your 30 days which one suits you better and go from there. So I want to encourage everybody to sign up for the free 30 days so that you can participate in our trainings that we're doing. So like I said last time, on Monday, we covered AI conversation. And so the AI conversation that we talked about, that's for using your chatbot on your website or your funnels. It's also for using it to respond to Facebook messages through your Facebook Messenger, through Instagram DMs, through WhatsApp, and through any communication channel that comes into your SalesProcess account. So today we're going to talk about voice AI, and SalesProcess has made it super easy to set these up now. We have basically a wizard that walks you through how to set up your voice AI. When you're inside of, I'll just go back here. When you're inside your SalesProcess account, if you come right down to the very bottom where it says settings, we'll go to settings, and you're going to see here that you have your AI conversation AI, and we're going to go into conversation AI. Oh, sorry, my bad. I want to go into AI agents. So go out of settings, go back up here under Summer of AI, go to AI agents. That's where I want you to go. And here is where we have the wizards, and these wizards are what's going to help us get set up. Okay, this has come such a long way from when it was first implemented into SalesProcess. So we are going to create our very first voice AI agent, and you really just follow the steps. It's that easy to get this set up. So the first thing we're going to do is create our first voice AI agent. And here it takes us to the wizard to create this agent. So all we do is we're going to give our agent a name. You can give your agent a name. I'm going to call her Sonia. You can put in your business name that you want Sonia to refer to. So let's say it's not my demo account that I want it. Say it's like Tamara's Taco Biz, right? Then you get to choose which language the AI bot speaks. Now, there are very limited choices here. The development team is always working to make sure that that we're expanding these languages, but currently these are the only languages that we have right now. So you get to choose which language. Then you also get to choose what does the voice sound like for my AI agent that's going to be answering my telephone for me, right? So you have so many to choose from. Like if you go into the drop-down box, there's so many to choose from. You'll notice that it does have a little bit of a description beside it. Like warm and reflective, calm meditative narrator, friendly guy next door. And if you want to take a listen to what does this voice sound like, you can just choose Christopher, and we're going to listen to what it sounds like.
Chris McGuire here from Ship. I turn complex ideas into clear, engaging stories, a voice for many situations. Let's bring your vision to life.
So it'll give you an example of what that sounds like. Now, I chose a woman's name, so let's see if I can find a woman's voice.
Here's my super conversational Scottish voice. Just something that sounds natural, easy to listen to, and nothing too over the top.
There's a Scottish accent. I'm going to keep that one. I like that one. So you get to choose which voice represents your company as your new receptionist or your new person answering your phone. Now, you'll see here, you can set your time zone if you want it to be different than your business profile time zone. You can set that here. And then here, right now, we currently only have the AI voice agent for incoming calls, okay? So at some point, voice AI agents are going to be able to call out of your sales process account. Now, what is holding that up is not the technology. We already have the technology to do it. It's definitely going to be the regulations, right? Every country is going to need to set up regulations around outbound calls to make sure that, the rest of us who have phones are not receiving hundreds and hundreds of bot calls all day, right? So that's really what's holding up the outbound calls. It's really just about getting regulations set up. The technology is already there. But right now, you can set up an AI agent in your sales process account and have it answer any incoming phone calls. And then you can also set what is the initial message that they say when they answer the phone, right? So, hey, you've reached, and I like to use contractions just because it sounds more human. And I'm just going to say, change my name here to what I put in the and then we're going to go to next, right? So here we are setting up our agent details. We've given our name and everything. Now we'll hit the next button. Here's where you're going to decide what are some of the agent's goals. What information do you want that agent to collect from the person when they're on the phone? Okay. Now, in previous sessions, we have set up our brand voice and our knowledge base. Those are two foundational pieces that we need for AI features inside so that it sounds like your business, okay? So here we want our agent to have access to a knowledge base, and we want them, so you can choose which knowledge base that you want them to have access to, or you can create a brand new knowledge base. And then you also get to decide which of these here do you want them to collect from the contact. So of course, yes, we want the name, we want the email, address, probably not. And then we want the issue. So then you can also tell the system when a call is completed, I want a workflow to fire off. Now, of course, you have to have the workflow built first. But let's say you wanted your team to receive an internal notification that somebody had called and had interaction with your chatbot. This is where you could click this button and then you would tell it which workflow you wanted to, and you can have several. You don't have to have just one. You can have several workflows that fire off after the call is complete. So keep that in mind because that's going to be next session. We're going to talk about these workflows that are connected to our agents and how we can use those workflows to automate all kinds of things. Okay. So here you can choose which workflow is triggered And then you can also receive an email notification when the call is complete. So you can send it to all of the admins, all users. You can customize it. I just want it sent to this email address. Okay? So it's up to you what you want to do. And then we're going to click next. And that is going to take us to step 3, which is our phone and availability. And so this is where you're going to set up the hours that your receptionist can respond. Now, ideally, this could be 24/7, right? You could have this receptionist answering your calls all day, or you can set up like business hours based on when you're open. So we're just going to give this a second here to render. There we go. And here it's going to say you can choose which phone number this bot is attached to, because you can have different phone numbers set up in your SalesProcess account. So I can choose a phone number, or I can buy a new phone number. And here I can also enable AI agents as a backup to the phone number. So they will only answer the call if the user or call forwarding number doesn't respond. So you can toggle that on. So that means if you have live sales agents or a live receptionist, that this will only act as a backup, which is kind of nice, right? Or you can set the working hours here for your agent. When do you want them to be responding, right? So maybe it's just Monday through Friday, or maybe you have somebody Monday through Friday and you only want you want your agent to answer the phone on the weekend, right? So you can set this up, you can customize all of this and set it up for what works for your business, okay? So that's really cool. Okay, so now once you have this set up, then you can choose to test this. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do this with you guys. I have my phone here and I'm going to put in the number. You guys don't call me later, okay? You see my phone number there? You're going to be phoning me. I think I have to start with a plus here. There we go. And I'm going to turn on my phone here so you guys can hear it. Okay, and you guys should be able to hear this call. Do you hear that? So I'm going to answer, and I'm also going to put it on speaker.
Hey, you've reached Tamara's Taco Bit. How can I help you today?
Hi, I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your business.
I'm unable to find that information right now, but a team member will call you back to assist further. In the meantime, could I get your name?
My name is Tamara.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Tamara. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Great, Tamara. Could I also get your email address so we can reach out to you?
Yeah, my email is test@gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is test@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's right.
Awesome. What's the issue or query you'd like us to help you with today?
I was wondering if you could send me your menu when you get a chance.
A team member will reach out to you with the menu. Thanks for reaching out, Tamara.
Thanks
If
so
there's anything
much.
else, just let.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for reaching. Thank you for reaching out to us. If there's anything else you need, feel free to call back. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye. Now, could you guys hear all of that? Yeah? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so that just gives you a little taste of what this can do. Like I have just a fake knowledge base set up for my demo account. So she wasn't really able to help me with what I needed. But if I had like a knowledge base with my menu in there or whatever, she would have been able to provide me with all of that information. Does it sound a little bit robotic? Yeah, it kind of sounds a little bit robotic. But it also sounded pretty natural too, right? Like it's really conversational. Um, what did you guys think of that? What did you think? Does that get you excited to set up your own like agent in there to start answering your phone? Yeah. So really, honestly, it comes down to tweaking this, right? So we have tested it. We have here, you can see it's going to store the history of your calls. Here, when I click on the history, I can get a transcript of the call. I can come in here and rate the call, how I feel it went. Yes, good, bad. And as I rate this information, that's going to tell the bot itself. It's going to help train the bot, right? So I can rate the call. So you can do a bunch of test calls to get this right. So here you get your transcript. So I get a complete transcript of what exactly was said. You get a complete recording. If you have this turned on. So you have to turn on your phone call recordings in your phone settings. I don't have that turned on. So, but you can have a phone recording so that you can actually hear the conversation. And then you have a summary of what the agent did, what was accomplished during that call. Okay. So of course, everything is going to hinge on what sort of information does your bot have access to. The more fine-tuned your knowledge base is, the more fine-tuned the data is that they have access to, that is going to determine how well your bot performs. But what I love about this is that you get a full picture of exactly what happened during that transaction. And you can see how your agent performed. You can make changes based on whether you liked the performance or whether you didn't. You know that you can go back then and say, I need to add a menu to this chatbot or to this knowledge base because she wasn't able to pull anything out of there, right? This is again just a demo account, but you get the idea, right? And so then here, once your agent is set up, you're going to have all of the information in here about your call logs. Now, I believe I'm thinking that these are only going to track actual calls. They don't track test calls. So that's where you're going to come back in here and you're going to be able to see any of your test calls through the call history here. But this is how easy it is to set up your AI voice agent and attach a receptionist to your business. Now, remember, based on what knowledge base you choose and what else you want the bot to do, you can attach a calendar to this and have them book appointments, right? So let's go into the advanced mode here. So we were just in basic mode and it just clicked on switch to advanced mode. Here is where you can make some tweaks and changes too, right? So this is the prompt that your agent is working off of. And you can come in here and edit this. You can use your custom values in here so that you can pull in information from your business. You can change what the prompt is. You can say, okay, this is what I want to happen during the call, and you can add new actions. You can transfer the call. You can trigger a workflow. You can send an SMS, like a text message. You can update a contact field. You can book an appointment. So here I can add that if I want the agent to be able to book an appointment, which calendar do I want them to be able to book an appointment on? And I want to give them 3 different dates that they can choose from and 3 different slots. Like you can set this all up so that the agent only offers, maybe they only give them 2 choices instead of 3. And you can save that. And then that becomes part of your agent's capabilities, which is super exciting because now you have a receptionist and you're either paying her $97 a month or you're paying her per time somebody calls in and talks to her, whichever works better for your business. Okay? You can also determine what are some actions that happen after the call, right? So during the call, you can set up different actions. After the call, you can add new actions to what it takes place. So this is really exciting. Like this is really going to change your business because especially if you are a local business that has phone calls, like if you receive a lot of phone calls, you can use this to make sure that you're not losing any of those leads. When I think about this in a business world, I think about people who are service-based businesses, right? Or where they're out doing the job. So like roofers or HVAC guys or people like that, right? But even yourself, if you're an online business owner, you can't be at your desk 24/7, right? And if you rely on leads coming into your business through your phone, this is the opportunity to make sure that they're not going through the list of service providers or the list of providers that they Googled and you're missing their call. Does anybody have any questions about setting up your voice AI agent inside? Shamim, are you going to use this for your business? Do you think it's something that would be helpful for you?
Right now, I haven't been using the phone option, but I am thinking of using the chat from I think last week.
Yes.
Just training them AI bot. That's a little bit more interesting. That will serve more of my students better.
Yeah. It really depends. In sort of the niche that we're in right here, sort of with online businesses where it's coaches and course providers and program providers and events, there may not be a necessary use for voice AI, but definitely through your chat widget on your website. Absolutely. Yeah. But how cool is this? I don't know. I get really excited about stuff like this. I think it's so cool that I can have a conversation with Sonia from Scotland and she can take my information and all that. I think it's kind of cool. So this really, honestly, like, I don't want you guys to be afraid to try this. It's really easy to set up. You just walk through and you, as long as you have your brand voice and your knowledge base set up, it's really just about setting this up and attaching everything together, right? Sort of putting everything together. And then next week, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the automations that you can build on the back end of something like this, on the back end of your chat widget, on the back end of your voice AI agent, and how that can help you automate so many different things inside of your business. And again, I want to go over the fact that you have a place where you can come in here and you can get a sense of how your agent is performing We have great dashboards for statistics and things like that. It's not just about setting up the voice AI, it's also about monitoring it and determining its performance, which is really great as well. And then, of course, I want to remind you too, if you are doing a like pay as you go, that's going to remember to come in here. Oh, sorry, wrong spot again. Remember to come in here and you can see all of your information for per use, right? Remember in here, this is in AI agents. Up at the top here, content AI. And then you're going to have your voice AI usage and content AI usage. So if you are on the unlimited plan, then it's only $97 a month. If you're per usage, then it's going to be it's going to depend on, did you create an image? Did you create, was it a social post that you created? Did you build a funnel? Like, what was it that you did? And this is where you can find all that information. It stores every AI action inside here. So it's very easy to track your usage, and also it keeps track of everything here so that you can see, okay, what did I build, right? So this is all in text. This is your images here. So you can see what exactly was built and what was used. So if you want to try just only after the 30-day free trial, if you just want to go on per usage trial, then you can track all of that usage in here. You're not going to have to guess or figure out what you used. You'll be able to track all of it. All right, guys. So any questions about the voice AI and about the agents? You can set up as many agents as you want. So let's say you have, certain numbers for internal clients, certain phone numbers for internal clients, and you then have an just like a public number that you have as well. So you can really customize the agent to your audience that's going to be calling. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions outside of the AI features that we can help you with?
I have a question in regards to a membership, changing a membership site. But
Yeah.
I do want to take, if anyone has questions in regards to AI, I'd rather do that first before switching over.
I think we're good. If anybody has any questions, you can just pop it in the chat or feel free to unmute. But Shamim, let's take a look at your membership question.
Okay, so I think when I first set up a domain. So
Yes.
it's like but I want to change it to a different domain right now.
Okay.
So
Okay. So what you would do is you go into your memberships here.
mhm.
And here you'll see up at the top your client portal.
Yes.
And if you go into settings, you'll see here you have your domain set up.
Mhm.
And here is where you can change your domain. So if you want to modify it, you can change it here. So here you would go in and you would put in your new subdomain. And what it's going to prompt you to do, so let's say I wanted to put in this. What it's going to do is it's going to ask you, do you know which registrar you use for your domains? Is it GoDaddy, Cloudflare?
It was Namecheap. So for
Namecheap.
right here it says connect your domain and subdomain. So I just put I can put members hrmasterclass.org. That's what I'm supposed to put in.
So you would put members.hrmasterclass.com or .org or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, there has to be a dot after it.
Right.
And then
Okay.
you would click add record manually because
Mhm.
Namecheap doesn't connect. And what it's
Right.
going to do is it's going to ask you to create a CNAME record in Namecheap in your DNS.
Mhm.
So you'll create that CNAME record, and in the host area, you're going to type the word learn. And then in the value area, you're going to copy this and put
Okay.
that into the. Do you want to share your screen with me and I can point you?
Yeah. Here.
I'll stop sharing mine and
Okay.
then you can share yours.
Okay. I
There we
think,
go.
do I have permission? Screen, I think one. Right. Am I sharing that?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so CNAME record. And actually, you can just change the one that you have. I notice here you have
Okay. So this
Portal.
is I'm sorry. So this is the original one.
Yeah.
I want to change it to this one here.
Is it a different
Yeah, it's a different one.
okay. Okay. So here we're going to add a new record and you're going to choose CNAME.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. And then you're going to put what the word is. So you wanted member.
Oh, member. Okay. Or members.
Yeah. And then your target is what you copied over from SalesProcess. So that's, you're going to have to go back into your SalesProcess account.
Mhm.
Put member. And then add
HR.
domain.
Okay. HRmasterclass.org.
And you're going to choose add record manually.
All right. Don't press continue or.
No, because your
Okay.
Namecheap doesn't connect.
Oh,
So
got
then
it.
you're going to
Okay.
grab that. And then we'll go back over to your DNS and choose to paste that in there. And then choose the check mark. And then we're going to go back to SalesProcess. And we're going to click verify records. And it'll just take a second to set that up. And do you want to, after this one pulls through, we can delete that other one off your other.
Okay. So I just
Yep,
take the
you can
portal
just
out.
delete that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
There.
right here it says mailgun.org. That because I was using this, but I want to change it to the other one, so I just switch everything over.
Yeah, so all of your records, you want to set up your new email in SalesProcess with all of these records.
Okay. I just have a question because for HR Masterclass here, I use a Gmail.
So you can continue to use Gmail. You're going to set up a subdomain to send email. We can walk through that now if you want,
Okay.
Shamim, because I have time, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, so let's go back to SalesProcess and make sure that okay, so sometimes it takes a little while.
Mhm.
So just click verify records again. And we'll see if it pulls through. Sometimes it takes a little while to propagate the records and all that. Perfect. So that is your new link. Now, if you want to grab it, if you go back up here to Client Portal, go to your dashboard. And here you'll see your new Client Portal link is right there.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Now, let's go fix your email. So we need to go down into settings in SalesProcess. And go to email services. And so currently, this is the domain that you're using to send email.
Mhm.
Certify Your Way.
Right.
So you want to change it to the new domain?
Oh, right.
Okay, so we're going to click on dedicated domain and IP. And we're going to click here to delete it. Delete the domain. And then type delete. And there you go. Now we're going to add the new domain. And here you have to set up a subdomain, so it would be like mail dot, yep,
HR Masterclass.
yep, .org.
Okay.
And then you're going to click add and verify.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're going to have to add all the records manually. So we're going to go, and you have to
So
create all these records under here. Yeah.
And the text. Okay. So I'll just go here, and then I put text.
Yep, text record.
First one. Next one is text again.
Text record again.
Some mail.
Mail, yep. And this one's going to be a CNAME record.
Okay, MX.
MX records. I think you have to do MX for Namecheap. You have to do them. Scroll down. They have custom MX records, I think. Mail settings right here. So you're going to choose here.
Okay.
And you're going to say custom MX. Yep. And then you'll put the host there.
Okay, so it has to be mail. So it'll be MX, so mail.
Mail. Yeah. And then the value goes in there. And your priority is going to be 10.
Okay.
And then save.
Next
And
one
then
will
you'll,
be
yeah.
save. Okay. MX.
Yep. MX. And mail again. And
Already
20.
10?
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
20.
And then the check mark.
Okay. So this won't affect my Gmail account.
No.
Yeah.
No. And then let's go over to your SalesProcess account again. And you're going to want to click verify records. And there's going to be one more record that you have to add, and it's going to be right at the bottom. So copy. You're going to need to create another text record. You're going to have to copy this.
Got it. Okay.
You just have to use your mouse for this one. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. And this is not in an MX record. It's up here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be a text record.
And then just copy this.
Yeah, copy that. And the check mark.
Mm. Good. Do this. Okay.
Oh, it's just being slow. There we go.
Yeah.
Now we'll go
Okay.
back to SalesProcess.
Go back and verify.
And verify. Yep. Okay, awesome. Now what we want to do is we want to set your headers. So in here, you're going to click on the 3 dots and set headers. And here, this is the name that everyone will see when the message hits their inbox. So some people use their name, their business name.
So just put HR Masterclass.
Yep.
Okay.
And then here is where you're going to decide what is your email. What's the first word of your email? Is it hello at, support
No, support
at,
HR.
and then it'll be mail.hrmasterclass.org.
Oh, what do we hear?
Yeah. So it has to be mail dot after the at sign. So support at mail.
Support at
mail.hrmasterclass.org.
Okay.
And then save. And then we have to do one more thing. So copy this email. Just copy that. Then we're going to go to your business profile to the left of my arrow in the black menu.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
That's okay. And we have to put that email in your business profile. So here is your email.
Mm-hmm.
Just paste that in and scroll down and update your information. And then I want to make sure, can you go to My Staff in the black menu? I just want to make sure you have your own user profile set up as well. You do. Okay, so you can still use this email to sign into SalesProcess. That's just your user email.
Mm-hmm.
But now your business profile, anytime you send an email from your account, it's going to be from your email marketing address that we just set up.
Right.
Okay. Now, do you want to go remove those records off of the old?
So this is from here, so I just delete.
Yeah, you would delete the CNAME record, not the www.
The mail.
Yeah.
And then delete these two.
Those ones, yeah. You might have to change this. It might not let you delete that because it's custom. It's a custom MX. You might have to change that. I don't know. Or, oh, you can delete it now, it looks like.
Gonna see what I can do.
Yeah, delete that. See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Change it up here. Change custom MX.
Okay.
Yeah. Just put it to no email service. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There. Okay, so now your SalesProcess is set up with the new email sending domain. How many people do you have on your email list?
Over 300.
Okay. So this is a brand new domain, so you're going to need to warm up your domain when you send email.
Okay.
So that means like just send it out in little batches the first couple of times to make sure that yeah, but your list is like, I would just send it out like in batches of 25 over 25s every 5 minutes, and then yeah, you'll be good.
Okay. Got it. Right. So that's
do you need the HR Masterclass domain pulled in?
I thought it was already pulled in.
Okay, let's check. Go to domains.
So,
let's see if it's in there. It'll be in your settings.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it'll be, I think it's under email services.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Let's see if it's in there. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Looks like you're set.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I have in 15 minutes I have to do an orientation, so I'm setting everything up right now.
Okay.
So 13 people are signing up for my membership, so I just want to make sure I can do it this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tamara.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Well, good luck with that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I think we only have the AI note takers left with us today. So
Okay.
thanks so much for coming to the training, and
Oh, thank
we'll see
you
you.
for
Yeah, have
helping
a
me
great
with us
week.
here. You too. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks everyone for joining me today. Next Monday, we have are continuing on with our AI series, and we are going to dive into the workflows that support those agents that we created. So, as you can see, this series has started from the very beginning with the most basic AI features inside of your sales process account. And then we moved through, and it's just getting a little bit more complex, but we're taking it in little bite sizes. So it's not overwhelming in any way. And the wizards inside of sales processes make it so easy now. So it's really, really easy to follow along and see everything that's happening in there. And I want you guys to be excited about setting these up, because this can really create space and more time freedom in your business to allow you to serve your customers better and make sure nobody's falling through the cracks, because they are getting support from your AI agents. And so on Monday, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about those workflows that are going to support those AI agents even more, that will provide automation during their interaction with your AI agent and after they get off the call with your AI agent, whether that's your chatbot or your voice AI agent. We'll set that up so that they can have a really genuine, robust experience with your agent and feel supported. So that's the goal here for next week. We will work on the automation piece of that to support the AI agents. Thank you guys so much for attending. It's great to see everyone, and I'm excited to be teaching the AI stuff with you guys. I hope you'll join me on Monday when we continue. Have a great week, everybody. Have a great weekend.